know, maybe that's where they win this game, maybe that's where they get ahead, but it feels scary. And he gets the scuttle, but LM is here.
Here we go, flash on in, one combo, can they do it? The last auto is not enough, LM tries to tank it up, and we have the speed boost coming in now with the acceleration. Now, Kana doesn't have any summoner.
Yeah, he does not.
And the Camille, very consistent with the stun. Here it comes, the spear a little bit to the side there, but Kana, I believe, should still be run down here. We'll see if they do have the damage as the spear comes out. Clid should have this lead, as long as he doesn't get too over-aggressive here. As we are going to take another look at this gank up in the top side.
Yeah, the acceleration gate was used right before this for Kana, so he doesn't even have that. And even though the spear doesn't hit, there's just too much damage here. More importantly, what's happening in live BDD?
Just going to get flashed on, but the exhaust is there. They still have the damage as Ruler.
Meanwhile, Kana being very aggressive again. Clid is rotating back up, so see if we see once again.
This is rough for Kana. He's going to try to turn it onto Rascal. Here comes the Pantheon Life, desperately trying to get on in there with the Ignite, and he will pick up the kill, but LM did also take out his jungle opponent. And now we got a little bit of a 1-on-3 here. LM pushing the issue a little bit too far. BDD, though, with no ultimate. Going to take a little bit.
Caster Blessing on this
flash. No flash this time for Keria.
Oh, the hook!
Okay, there we go. Hook is going to land, but we do have the Fate's Call coming in. Ruler looking to potentially counter-engage, but the sleep on a life, he throws himself in to the danger.
Was BDD's lead over Faker in the mid lane. Faker's late roams. We're going to watch this fight again. Beautiful hook from Keria as the hook over the wall goes in, but a little bit of an overextension here. You see Gumayusi is caught in the pit, can't get out. And that's a trade that you'll take any day of the week if you're Gen G, because you want your...
But LM just going for what was right in front of him. As they're going to be looking for a dive here. We got Pantheon looking for that angle. Rascal takes the right one. He is going to flash south away from the Pantheon with a flash over the wall. Exec Ultimatum looking to buy some time. Rascal getting that speed up. The Trouble Bubble is going to miss. That 1v1 right before the Camille does join. So we'll take another look at this dive here, trying to cut off the angle, but Rascal does a good job of buying a lot of time.
Yeah, so much time he buys here. Camille is just so insanely mobile, very difficult to track down. Faker trying to get involved here as well. Even the red buff is getting involved.
Yeah, on Gen G to try to force fights and engages. And if they don't have it, it might not go their way. As we're looking to just burst down Rascal, LM, the Ninja Pantheon. They were
quite a lot on the Aphelios. Can push turrets down very quickly. Can push. Hold that thought.
Keria getting the insta-cleanse, but he's got to be careful. You know, the
can start to skew back towards Gumayusi's favor. Not going to see any pentakills, I don't think.
Not sure about this one. You want to have hard engage, you want to have tools to enable your engage, and you just lost a big one right there. Keria, though, I'm not sure about this. Hope he's got a stopwatch. Looks like he's got absolutely nothing, but still the burst damage coming out onto Clid is massive. Looking to turn it now onto Kana, who's kind of caught here all alone. The gameplay button out of the Syndra is going to just burst him down. This is going to immediately create that 4-on-3. You see Faker and Gumayusi trying to just shell at them from the backline, and LM surviving for an incredibly long time. Low health bars here on the side of Gen G. An incredibly close skirmish as Faker gonna get stunned down by BDD. In the backline here, 1v4 is eventually gonna get taken out,
so
but at least...
great anymore, because, you know, when you're setting up stuff like this, you can't get isolated.
Oh boy.
You're the front line.
Yeah, he's got a shield, but that's not going to save him against 5 members. As okay, Faker, he's angry. That's going to set up the kill. Kana comes in.
Rascal is going to just have to sit up here very passively. Almost 100 CS down. Teleport coming in. Ooh, great lantern. Goodbye.
Gumayusi, a little bit in an awkward spot here. Has to fight straight up against Ruler.
Somebody in the front line, Life in particular, if he does overextend. So watching this again, Pantheon has to try to check for vision, right? He's the only real front line this team has. So every time he steps over the line like this, there's an opportunity for a pick for Gen G, and they come in like piranhas. The sleep for Faker allows Kana to get that alley-oop kill, as you called it. Rotation here towards the Baron. They have complete vision control of this. T1 do not know. And this has been a big problem, and if Pantheon goes to check vision, he might just die, so LM is scared to check, and they're just going to sneak this Baron away, Valdez. Freebie!
Absolutely. He got all the Ren set he needs. The smite comes in, and now they're looking to turn it around, trying to get on top of that, but they got to be careful about running straight into Gen G with the Baron buff, looks like. But either way, trying to push the issue here. Want to engage onto Kana as life nearly dies, but again, many tools for him.
This is actually really risky.
Oh,
no. Okay.
Clid, what is going on? Why are you there? That might just be the key that T1 needed. We're not going to see that hook land, but already 2 kills, and Elam has found backline access. Now, he's alone, as Rascal is going to be alone as well. Elam going to just try to survive. Will dodge his teammate's lantern and die. So, not going to be the case there. T1 got to be careful.
Gen G just have to buy time. They have to buy time here because this is a fight they've lost. If they could buy a little bit more time and try to slow this down, maybe they can delay the Baron that T1 want to grab. But Kana teleports back, and he's got insane movement speed. He wants this. Spell shield deleted.
Well, that's, they cannot start the Baron. So even though it was a nice pick by T1, Genji's still going to hold on.
Really nice disengage considering the circumstances. Unfortunately, he should just not have been there. Clid should not have. When you have this much poke and insta burst on anyone who gets slept, when you don't have the comp set up to defend this, you can't be here. Life is taken out as a second casualty. Elam comes over here to try to get the cutoff. BDD with a perfect stun to help slow this down. Elam buys a lot of time there, but does end up going down to the Syndril, so that's another trade that means that they can't follow up and start heading towards Baron. T1 are quite literally taking shots in the dark to try to poke them down and chase them. As Sleep does go off onto Life here. So much burst damage, but he's going to survive. This could be the go button here. They're going in.
All right, Elam is going to get engaged upon Life. The only one, a 3-man play coming in from Keria, but he gets burst down immediately as Life is going to engage. The double knockup with the flag and drag is massive, and now Gumayusi all alone trying to 200 years. He is not going to be able to. Gen G, they find the engage that they were looking for. Life smurfs it so hard in this team fight, and they might just be able to push it in the game.
You know what I said earlier when I said, look, this team fight they had on Drake way earlier, where I said it shows that functionally this team can fight. It's so difficult to execute. The CC they have is hard to actually pull off, but Life pulls it off in a phenomenal last minute, last hope fight here for Gen G to close this one out early. Pulls it off here, and they are going to wipe T1 and close this series out. But what a phenomenal game played by both sides. Vision control, though, beautiful for Gen G, executing this composition, getting an early lead.
You know, bothered by it for Clid. We're gonna listen in to this last team fight.
Just yelling to go straight to the front. So he gets the yep, straight to the front to kill Felios there, and I mean, I'm in disbelief almost with how beautifully that was executed.